7 advanced Amazon PPC strategies you can implement today. In this video, I'm going to share with you some patterns we have seen across all our clients' accounts. We will see how to get a low SEO campaign, how to use ChatGPT to help you decrease your wasted ad spend, Amazon's new feature you can use, and much more. We managed more than $20 million in ad spend on Amazon PPC in 2023, so we had the opportunity to see what works and what doesn't. And in this video you will see our best tips to use in 2024 and beyond. Let's get started. The first tip I want to share with you are these catch-all automatic campaigns. Catch-all automatic campaigns, as you can see in this account, are performing very well. And in all our clients' account, almost all of them, these campaigns are performing very well. So what are these campaigns? These campaigns are automatic campaign, sponsor a product, as you can see here. And inside this automatic campaign, we have only one single ad group, as you can see here. And we have all our product inside this ad group. So in our case, we have more than 600 SKUs here. So as you can see, we have 694 SKUs inside this ad group. So the goal here is to give Amazon all our product and to let Amazon spend for what they think is the best search term for our product. So for that reason, and it looks like Amazon really likes this campaign, and so we get a lot of clicks and a lot of orders. So let's go and check how to create this campaign. Okay, the first thing you need to do, you need to click on create campaign, sponsor a product. Here you need to add the ad group name. So here you can put catch all. Here you can add all your product. Here you select automatic campaign, automatic targeting. Here you can set a default bid. What we suggest here is to set a low bid to start and keep in charge the bid. And an advanced strategy you can use, you can create 4 different catch-all campaigns. So one with only close match active and start here with a low bid and keep increasing the bid slowly. Another campaign with only loose match active. Another one with substitutes and complements. So 4 campaigns in total. In our case, I will create a default bid of 10 cents. So it means that for all this targeting, we will put a bid of 10 cents. Here you can add the negative keyword to decrease the wasted ad spend. We will speak quickly about this. And after you can, there is a campaign strategy here. And after you can add the name and the budget. What we suggest here is to start with a low budget. So start with a budget of $10, $20, and increase the budget if it's performing well. So thanks to this campaign, you will be able to get additional sales with a quite low SOS thanks to the good CPC. So these are the advantages. So the advantage is that we can get a very good SOS thanks to the low CPC. But what are the disadvantages of this campaign? It's important to know both. The disadvantage of this campaign is that we get a lot of clicks with no orders. So it means a lot of wasted ad spend. What is wasted ad spend? Wasted ad spend is all the spend we put on search term with 0 order. And so how can we prevent that? By adding negative keyword, negative exact, negative phrase. So if you do these 2 things, you will decrease the wasted ad spend, so you will have a even better SOS. How to do that? You need to go under negative targeting, and here you can add all the negative exact and negative phrase you want. We will talk more about this later in the video. So this is the first tip that I highly suggest. Let's go with the second one. Okay, the second tip I want to share with you is the bidding strategies for these catch-all campaigns and in general for automatic campaigns. For automatic campaigns, what we have seen for all our clients is that Amazon really likes when we are using the bidding strategies up and down. There are 3 different types of bidding strategies. There is dynamic down only, up and down, and fixed bid. I will share with you a link in the description to see the explanation of each bidding strategies, but the main idea of up and down is that Amazon can increase our bid from $1 to up to $2 if they think that search term, that click will convert for our product. So here we're giving Amazon the power to increase our bid, increase our spend if they think that we will convert. So in this case, we will use their artificial intelligence to get more orders, and they will spend more if they think that they will get an order. So, and here there is also a downside, because here we don't have control over the bid. But we noticed that for automatic campaign, this is performing quite well. So we highly suggest to test it. One important point is that since here Amazon can double our bid, we need to make sure we are not bidding too high. So start always with a low bid and increase slowly the bid. So start with a low bid and increase slowly. How can you change the settings of this? You need to go under campaign settings, at the bidding dynamic bids, up and down. And here you can set and you can save down here. No, it's already saved. Okay. Perfect. So this is the second tip. It's a quick one. So especially for automatic campaign, we highly suggest to test up and down because we see that it's performing quite well for all our clients. Let's go with the third one. Okay, for this tip, we're going to use ChatGPT. Let's go and check what we can do. The first thing we need to do, we need to download a search term report. So you need to go click here under sponsor ads report, create a report, sponsor product, search term, summary, last 30 days, run a report. Okay, I already downloaded this report, so I have it here. So I will download this report. This one. And now I'm going to upload this to ChatGPT. So I have ChatGPT open. I have this prompt that I will read it soon. So I give ChatGPT this our sponsored product search term report, and I give ChatGPT our prompt that I will share with you in the description. And now I will read you the prompt. So please perform a 1 gram analysis on the customer search term column for my provided Excel file. For each unique 1 gram, calculate the total spend, total clicks, and total sales. Then filter out the 1 gram that resulted in no sales and sort these by total clicks in descending orders. Provide the results in a new Excel file, including a table with columns for each 1 gram. Its total spend, total clicks, and total sales. So what is the goal here? The goal here, we're going to analyze our search term report, so the place where we can see where we are spending, in which kind of search term we are spending, and ChatGPT is going to do an analysis of each word. For example, if our search term is red shoes, so we have red shoes for men, red shoes for women, ChatGPT is going to analyze what are the performance of the word red, the word shoes, the word for, the word men. And is going to tell me how much did we spend, the combined spend for this word, and the total amount of sales. And one thing we can do, we can see, okay, what are the 1 gram, so the word that didn't get any orders. And why this is important? Let's imagine that we are spending for red shoes for men, red shoes for women, and the red is not working for us. What we can do, we can take red and add as negative phrase. Let's check with ChatGPT. So now we have the analysis here. It's showing me all the 1 gram that got orders. So as you can see, like this gram got 13,000 clicks and got all this amount of orders. But I want the N1 gram with 0 order only. Okay, amazing. Now ChatGPT gave me also the information with the gram with 0 orders. So if I click here and I select 0, I can see all the word that spend and didn't get any orders. So in this case, for this word, we got 65 clicks in totals. We spent $64 and we didn't get any orders. So what can I do? So I found a possible way to decrease our wasted ad spend, to decrease the clicks and no sales. So what can I do here? I can select space. I can come back to our campaign. Okay, here. I can go under negative targeting and I can add here the word space in negative phrase. In this way, we will not spend any more for the word space in our campaign. And if you know for which campaign you are getting this search term, you can add all these word in negative phrase in all these campaigns, and that will prevent you to spend on these search terms that are not relevant for your product. So thanks to this, you're able to find words that are not performing across your account, negative phrase this, and this will help you to decrease the wasted ad spend. So this is the third tip, quite fast to do and very useful to save money across all your search term, all your account. Okay, the first tip I want to share with you is about video ads. As you may know, video ads are running for a long time now, I guess, at least 2 years. But the problem with video ads is that at the beginning CPC was very low, so there was no competition. SEO was amazing, but as you may notice, CPC start to increase now, it's more competitive, there are only few placements, so we want to make sure we are using the best video to target our keyword. So for that reason, there is a new feature for our sponsor brand video where you can add multiple videos to target the same keyword. So here for this campaign, as you can see, is a sponsor brand video, it's performing quite well. And here we have one video. So if you go under your campaign and you go under the ads targeting, you can see here there is one ads enabled, which is the video A. But what we can do here, we can create another ad, and here will be super easy to do. I select video B, okay. And here I can add another video that is going to target the same keyword. So if I submit for reviews, what will happen? That we are going to get two videos they are targeting the same keyword. So what can you do after? You can evaluate the performance for each keyword, for the same keyword and same search term, and see which one is performing the best, which is the best way to keep improving your video ads and to keep finding who is the winner, who is the one with the highest conversion rate, who is the one with the lowest CPC, who is the one with the best SEOs. So that will help you to get the best video ads in the market. So we highly suggest to test this, especially in 2024, where we are sure that CPC is going to increase for this placement. This tip is about placement. There is a new feature that came out finally in our campaign placement tab, where you can see that finally we have access to the rest of search placement modifier. So if you go here in your campaign, you click placement. So if you open any campaign under placement, you should see that rest of search, the second row, has the ability to adjust the bid adjustment. So this allows us to increase the bid if we want to spend more for this placement. So let's say that, for example, in this campaign, if we check the last 30 days, in the last 30 days, the rest of search got a 21% SEOs. And for this campaign, we want to spend only on rest of search. How can we use this placement to improve our performance? We can decrease the bid overall. So we can decrease the bid of the campaign by 20%, and we can increase the bid adjustment by 25%. So in that way, we are going to decrease the CPC for the two other placement, and we are going to keep the same CPC for the rest of search. The goal here is to spend where we want to spend. So if we want to spend on rest of search because we want to test this placement, thanks to the bid adjustment, we can do that. If you want to manage better your placement, highly suggest to use this tab, so under ad group placement, and adjust the bid where you want to get the clicks and decrease the bid overall. So increase the bid, in our case, we suggest to increase the bid by 25 point percentage. So if you are from 0 to 25, and then take the bid of all your campaign, so all the keyword inside your ad group. Let's check it out. So all these 15 targets, decrease the bid by 20%. This works only if you go from 0 to 25, but this is the idea. If you want to get more information on how to optimize the placement for your campaign, comment placement, and I will do a video about that, on how to optimize your placement to get the clicks where you want. Use the rest of search placement modifier, super useful, we are using it more, so I hope it's useful, and let's continue. Okay, for this tip, I don't want to talk about PPC, but I want to talk about market share. Thanks to a new file, thanks to the brand search query performance file, we are able to see what is our market share for our top search term. And this is so important because we can see if our market share is increasing or decreasing for our top keyword. So let's use still our example, red shoes. If you are selling red shoes, you want to know what is your market share for this search term. And in the past it was very difficult to know this, you needed to use third-party software. Now you can use it with the search query performance file. And in the description, you will find again additional resources on how to get this file that I will share with you in a second. And the goal here is to understand, okay, what is our market share for our top keyword? Let's see an example. So in this case, as you can see, we have in this column, the column search term, and we can see what is our amount of orders we got last month. So last month we got in total 133 orders for this search term, And on average, for the past 6 months, we got only 97 orders. So I can see that our orders overall are increasing, which is great. And if I check our market share, so here I can see the sales share, which is the market share. So what are the amount of orders we are getting compared to the market? On average, we were getting 1.7%, and now we are getting 1.8%. So we are increasing our market share overall. And if I check another keyword, it is not a branded keyword, so this one, the third row, I can see that we passed from 1.1% to 1.4%. For this one, from 1.3 to 2.5. So I can see that our market share overall for our generic keyword is increasing, which is amazing, which is exactly what we want. We want our market share to increase month over month, and this is the tool that you can use, and we will share a video on how to update this tool, how to analyze this tool in the comment below, so feel free to watch it. And you can see other metrics. You can see your CTR compared to the market, your conversion rate compared to the market. So it's very powerful. Highly suggest to check this tool, but the main idea here is to check your market share. If you know that your market share is decreasing, you can take action. For example, you can spend more with PPC for this keyword to gain back your ranking, to gain back your market share. So this is highly suggest to analyze this. There is a link in the description to get access to this tool. And finally, my last tip for this video is a mantra principle that we always say in our agency. And now we have a team of 20-25 people. So for us, it's very important to have a very strong principle, and this is one of them. And this is simple scale, fancy fail. It's very simple on the Amazon PPC side to make things fancy, to create too many campaigns, to do too many things. But if we keep things simple, we can scale them, we can analyze them, we can improve them. So we highly suggest to have a good naming structure, to not put too many keywords inside each campaign, to use a simple structure, so one campaign, one ad group keyword, to don't create too many campaigns, as I said before, don't have too many targets, keep it simple, especially if you don't know much about PPC. We highly suggest to start with a simple structure, with a simple set of campaigns. You can watch all our other videos about campaign creation and so on. But remember this mantra if you are running your PPC, and even if you are an advanced seller. We noted that while managing brands that are doing $500,000, $1 million a month, there is always the same problem. We are doing too many things, we are making things too fancy. First, we need to make sure that our foundation are there, and later on we make it fancy. But first, we need to make things simple, because if they're simple, we can scale them, we can delegate them, we can teach to other people, so they're easy to manage. I really hope this video is useful. There will be all the additional information in the comment below, in the description below. And if you have any question, please drop a comment and we will see in the next video. Ciao.